Hello and greetings, everyone. Welcome to Dual Language Program DLP 2025 webinar, proudly organized by Pertubuhan Aspirasi Guru Sarawak and Ministry of Education, Innovation and Talent Development MEITD, in collaboration with Majlis Guru Cemerlang Sarawak and GCS in support of UP DLP Sarawak. I'm Miss Wong Hoi, your moderator today. Thank you for joining us as we explore answering technique, English Part 1 and Part 2, an essential skill set for improving English proficiency and examination performance. We are honored to have with us our panel speaker, Miss Amalina binti Hasbi, a Guru Cemerlang Bahasa English, currently serving at SK To Eman Saratok. She holds a bachelor degree in TESOL from IPG Batu Lintang and a master's degree from UKM. Miss Amalina has extensive experience mentoring students in English language competitions at district and state levels, serving as a judge for national and international contests, and facilitating professional development programs for teachers. Her dedication has been recognized with multiple awards, including the Anugerah Guru Inovatif Negeri Sarawak 2021. Today, she will share practical strategies, answering techniques, and effective approaches for excelling in English Part 1 and Part 2. Dear students, do feel free to ask questions in the comments section. However, please remember to be kind and polite. All questions will be answered at the end of the session. Without further delay, let's welcome Miss Amalina binti Hasbi to begin her session.
Okay, hi. Is my voice clear, Miss Wong?
Yes, Miss Amalina.
All right, okay. Assalamualaikum and hello everyone. Thank you, Miss Wong, for the brief introduction just now. I'm Cikgu Amalina from SK To Eman Saratok. Okay, your teacher for tonight. Okay, thank you to all the students for joining the webinar tonight, and also a big thank you also to all the teachers for tuning in to our webinar session tonight. Okay, so as you can see on the screen now, I'll be sharing the answering technique specifically for part 1 and part 2. Okay, this is only my humble sharing. Hold on. All right. Can you see the screen? Is it in full screen?
Yes, Miss Amalina.
All right, so I'm going to continue. Before we get started, as what Ms. Wong has mentioned just now, I'm open to any questions, but your questions will be answered at the end of the questions. Don't worry, we're going to have our Q&A session, all right? So you may ask any questions at the end of our session, okay? So if you look at the screen now, we have been informed that the format will be the same as UASA. Okay, so our UP-DLP for English will be the same as UASA. If you have joined or if you have watched the webinar carried out by the previous teachers, Cikgu Dalina and Cikgu Tesi, you must have known that some parts here are already covered by them. Okay, so for tonight, I will be sharing the techniques for these two parts only, part 1 and part 2. Okay, so if you look here, the number of questions is only 9 for both parts. The mark here is 9 also. Okay, I know it is a very small number, but it carries a huge difference. a big difference. Okay, so I really want you to score this part. Some students, they think it's easy, but you have to be careful in these two parts, part 1 and part 2. All right, so next one. Are you familiar with this movie? How I wish I could hear your voice right now. Okay, I know most of you, or maybe all of you, you have watched this movie, right? Squid Game. Okay, but we're not going to watch this movie tonight, or we are not going to talk about this movie. Okay, and then let's look at these symbols. Of course, you're familiar with this, right? Okay, but for tonight, I will be introducing new symbols for you. Okay, so the symbol is ROX. Forget about this one, okay? So remember this, ROX. What does this stand for? How is it related to part 1 and part 2? Okay, so let me introduce this with you. R stands for read. Okay. O here stands for circle. Okay, refers to circle. And then as you can see here, there's a straight line. Okay, this means underline. Underline. Okay, and then the X here refers to cross out. Okay, cross out. So after this, we're going to look how we are going to use the ROX to answer our part 1 and part 2. Okay, so I hope you are clear by now. Okay, remember this, ROX. Okay. Let's go to the format first. For this one, as you can see, this will be your question. This is how it looks like. Okay, so part 1, 5 marks. Questions 1 to 5. So read the text carefully in each question. For each question, choose the correct answer A, B, or C. Then mark the correct answer A, B, or C on your answer sheet. Okay, for this one, if you, I would like to remind you, okay, you choose only one correct answer for each question. Okay, let's say you want to change your answer. Okay, you want to change your answer. Please erase your answer neatly. Okay, cleanly, neatly, so that it won't look like you have two answers for one question. Okay, remember that. Erase it cleanly. Okay, and then remember the ROX, which I have introduced just now. So R means read. Read the whole text. Read the whole sentence. Okay, and then circle. You can circle, and then you can underline. Next one, cross out. Okay, some of the students, they are afraid. They don't want to scribble on their paper. But for my kids, I always tell them, do not leave your paper blank. Do not leave your paper clean. Okay? So you can scribble, you can circle, you can underline, or you can even cross out. Okay? Your question paper. Don't worry about it. Okay? So before we go and look at the question, let's look at what kind of stimulus will be given to you. Okay, what kind of text maybe will be given to you. Okay, actually, in part 1, you can see there are many kinds of stimulus. For example, post-it notes, emails. You can also see posters might come out in your exam. Okay, the charts, the advertisement, or even text messages. Okay, so for tonight, we are going to look at different kinds of stimulus so you are familiar with them. Okay, here's the first one. But don't forget about the ROX. Okay, so here's the first stimulus. The timetable is given to you. Okay, if this is a real classroom, I am going to ask you to read. I will not be the one who's reading this. Okay, so although I cannot hear your voice, I hope you can read this at home, or you can read this by yourself. Okay, so this is Mimi's class timetable. Choose the correct statement. Okay, read the whole thing. Don't just read a part of it, and then don't just read A. Read also B and C. Okay, faham? Awak jangan baca sekerat. Jangan baca setengah ataupun hanya baca this part. Read all, read the whole things. Okay, so let's look at this one. Okay, for this one, I'll be guiding you first before you do it yourself, before you answer the questions yourself. Okay, so year 4 class. Looks very easy, but it's not very kacang-kacang. Okay, it's not as easy peasy lemon squeezy. Okay, so read carefully. Monday, music, English, maths, science. Okay, read this together. Tuesday, PE, art, English, social studies. Wednesday, PE, English, maths, science. Thursday, music, English, maths, art. Okay, and then Friday, maths, English, PE, and science. Okay, once you read this, go to the options. A, Mimi has PE every day. Okay, don't straight away answer this. Go to B first. Mimi has English 3 times a week. And then C, Mimi has music classes twice a week. Okay, and then we go to A again. Mimi has PE. Okay, Mimi has PE every day. So circle the word PE. And then you underline every day. Check. Is it true? PE every day? Monday? No PE, right? Tuesday? Yes. Okay. Wednesday? Thursday. That means this option is wrong. Put a cross here. Put an X here. Okay, to remind you so that you won't choose this. You have to narrow down your options. Okay, this is how you do it. Circle, you underline, you can also put an X. Okay, and then B, Mimi has English 3 times a week. Is that true? English 3 times a week. Okay, you can circle English 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Is that true? No. Okay, put an X. Okay, so easier for you, right, to see which one is the most accurate answer. Okay, and then C. Mimi has music classes twice a week. See the word here? Okay, sometimes the words given to you in the option here, they can use synonyms. Okay, they are not going to repeat 3 times a week and then here 2 times a week. Okay, there's a plot twist to it. Twice. So I hope you know the meaning of twice. Music and then twice. Twice a week means 2 times. Okay, twice means 2 times. Is it true? Music 1, and then what's the other one? 2. So your answer is C. Then you can circle here and answer. Mark on your answer sheet. Okay. So next one, we look at Yusuf's timetable. Miss Wong, if I'm being too fast, I hope you let me know, okay?
Okay, Miss Amalina, I think you're doing just fine.
All right, thank you. Okay, so Monday to Friday, morning, school, afternoon, homework, evening, play chess. Okay, so Saturday and Sunday, what does Yusuf do? Tennis lesson, guitar lesson, watch TV. Okay, here is the weekdays. Here is the weekend. So A, Yusuf always plays tennis after school. B, Yusuf sometimes plays guitar. And C, Yusuf never does his homework. Okay, so you can look here. Always. What does it mean by always? Still remember this? Always means some things that you do at all times. Okay, things that you do at all times. Sometimes means not all of the time, and never something that you do not at all. Okay, never means no at all. So you look here, A, we go back to A. Always plays tennis after school. So tennis is here. After school, it's on Saturday and Sunday. So that means it's wrong. Okay, put an X. And then B, Yusuf sometimes plays guitar. Okay, sometimes underline plays guitar. Here. Okay, leave it first. Read C. Yusuf never does his homework. But here, Yusuf does his homework from Monday to Friday. That means this one is incorrect. Okay, so the answer is B. All right. Next one. Okay, I'm going to give you 10 seconds, maybe 10 to 15 seconds for you to go through this, read, and then tell me your answer, A, B, or C. All right, are you done? So let's check together. Look at the poster and choose the correct statement. King Tut, look at how King Tut looks like. An amazing experience. King Tut's exhibition at Museum Negara, 12 December 2022. Ticket 20 ringgit. Come and discover more about the 18-year-old king. To see the 3,000 years old tomb. Register before 7 December with your class teacher. Okay, I know this one is a bit lengthy, a bit long. So there might be some students who don't like to read, but please make it your habit to read the whole thing. Okay, start from the first one here until the end. Please read the whole things. Okay, and then we look at A. King Tut was a 3,000-year-old king from Egypt. 3,000-year-old. Okay, so the question wants to confuse you. So it is using 3,000-year-old. If you are not reading the whole text, you only see the word, the number here, 3,000. Oh, it's the same. So if you don't read the following options, you may choose A as your answer, okay? So please do not do that. 3,000-year-old king. Is it the same? See the 3,000 years old tomb. The tomb is 3,000 years old, not the king. The king is 18-year-old, so it's wrong. Okay, we go to B. The King Tut exhibition will be held at Museum Negara. Is that true? King Toots? Alright, so leave it first. We go to C. The King Tut exhibition is free. Is it free? Okay, the price is here, 20 ringgit. Incorrect. So your answer is B. All right. So follow the flow, you read the whole thing. All right. Let's look at the next one. Look at the poster. Okay, let's read this together. I hope you are also reading, okay, at home. Look at the poster and choose the correct statement. SK Permata Iskandar, 2022 Children's Day. Date, 8 December 2022. Friday. Theme, superheroes and villains. So teachers and students, please wear costumes to the party. You can also bring food to eat with the friends. Alright? So, the pupils of SK Permata Iskandar are going to choose which one is the most correct answer. A. Go to the zoo. The zoo. Okay. Any mention of zoo here? No, right? Okay, so put X. And then B. Dress up. Dress up as the favorite superheroes and villain. But if you look here, there are no word or there is no word dress up here. But the word here is wear costumes. If you are not sure, oh, what does it mean by dress up? You're not sure, right? So leave it first. You go to C. C, watch a superhero movie. Okay, but here the message is please wear costumes. You can also bring food. Not they are going to watch a superhero movie. So X. Alright. So dress up here is wear. It's the same. Okay, wear means you dress up. So the answer here is B. Next one. Hi. So far we have looked at different stimulus, right? We have looked at timetable, the poster. Now it's a recipe, 2 recipes here. Okay, best muffin recipe. So 4 cups of flour, 1 cup sugar, 1.5 cup milk, 1 cup butter, 4 large eggs. Mix all and bake in oven for 20 minutes at 180 degrees Celsius. Okay, and then omelette, 2 eggs, butter, cheese, milk, tomato. Mix all, cook in a pan until golden brown. Okay, there are 2 recipes here. So, Alisa wants to bake some muffins. She needs some. That is why it's important for you to read all. Some muffins. Circle the word some muffins. So you are going to look at this part only. You won't be distracted to look at this one. Okay? Look at the muffins only. So let's check one by one. A. Flour, sugar, milk, butter, and eggs. The same, right? Okay. And then B. Flour, butter, eggs, and cheese. But cheese is for the omelette. So put an X. Underline and put an X. C, eggs, butter, cheese again, milk, and tomato. We're not going to use tomato in the recipe for muffin. So incorrect. Your answer is A. Okay. I can't read your answers now. So I hope you got it correct. Okay. So next one. This is a different type of stimulus. You see, this one is a text message. So a different one. Hi Aziz, I'm not going to play basketball today. Do you want to come and play computer games together? Johan. So this is a message from who? Johan to Aziz. Okay, Johan to Aziz. So let's check. A. Aziz wants to play basketball. Aziz wants to play basketball. But here, I'm not going to play basketball. not related. Okay, X. And then B, Johan wants Aziz to come to his house. Is that true? You look here, wants Aziz to come to his house. So do you want to come and play computer games together? All right, so leave it. C, Aziz and Johan are playing basketball. Are they going to play basketball? No, right? They are not going to play basketball, but maybe they are going to play computer games. So it is also wrong. The answer is B, right? Next one. Check out the sign. Choose the correct statement. Okay, so this is a sign. The best food from Italy, now in Ipoh. Enjoy a warm pizza and take photos in our new and beautiful cafe. Okay, so A, the cafe is Italian. Okay, the cafe is Italian. If you don't know, what does it mean by Italian? So you underline and then you see here, from Italy. Means that, yes, Italian. So the cafe is Italian, from Italy. Okay, and then check again, go to B. You cannot take photos in the cafe. Underline the word cannot. You cannot take photos in the cafe. But here, in the text, enjoy a warm pizza and take photos. You can take photos in the cafe, so it's wrong. And then C, the cafe is an old building. Old building. Okay, but here, it is still new. Very easy, right? This one, if you read the whole text and then you do this one, you underline, you circle, you cross out, okay? So you can see it clearly. Okay, it's confirmed that your answer is A. All right. For this one, maybe 10 seconds again for you. Read the whole thing. Start from here until the options here, the answers here. A, B, C. Okay, here we go. 10 seconds. Are you done? Okay, so look at the text and answer the questions. It's a text message again. Okay, so Mary, it's Mother's Day tomorrow. Remember to get Mom some chocolate and meet us at the restaurant for lunch. Dad. So this is a text message from Dad to Mary. So what should Mary do? Mary will probably meet her parents at look here, the options given here is the time, right? So is there any time mentioned here? No, but look for the clues. Okay, lunch. I hope by now you are already familiar. You know the meaning of lunch already. Okay, so breakfast. When do you have your breakfast? It's in the morning. All right, in the morning. So lunch in the afternoon, or you have your lunch at noon or around midday. And dinner, you have it in the evening. Okay. So look here, lunch in the afternoon, 8 a.m. Is it at noon? Is it in the afternoon? No, right? A.m. means in the morning. Okay? A.m. means in the morning. So it is wrong. Okay, next one. B, 1 p.m. Okay, look at the next option. 10 p.m. It's in the evening. Of course, it's wrong. So the answer should be B. All right, but I have got a homework for you to do. maybe the questions that might come out later, it will not be breakfast, lunch, or dinner. It might be supper or tea, or maybe brunch. Okay, so this is a homework for you. Find out what does it mean? What is the meaning of supper? When do you have your supper? When do you have your tea? Or when do you have your brunch? Okay, go and ask your teacher tomorrow, or maybe you can look it up in the dictionary. All right. So next one, a bit lengthy, a bit long. It's okay. We can go through this together. Read the whole thing. I hope you are also reading. Okay, 5 seconds. Don't forget the ROX, and then to find out what's the answer. All right, done. So this one, I know it looks a bit complicated. Okay, but we can do this together. Look at this. Tasik Banding Holiday Camp, 200 ringgit only. So does your child like sports and outdoor activities? Come and join us this school holiday at the Tasik Banding Camp. Go jungle trekking and take a boat on the lake. Learn, play, and relax near one of the most beautiful lake in Malaysia. Okay, and then don't just read this thing, read also this part. Okay, read everything. Registration closes on 5th December, so register now and enjoy 10% early bird discount. Okay, so look at A. The camp is near the beach. You can register on 7th December. The holiday camp is perfect if you are into nature. So A, the camp is near the beach. Near the beach. But in the text here, obviously Tasik Banding Camp, Tasik, and then the lake. The lake here means Tasik. So the most beautiful lake near the beach. Obviously it's wrong. Okay. B, you can register on 7th December. But registration closes on 5th December. Can you still register on 7th December? No, of course not. Okay. So X, it's wrong. Next one. C, the holiday camp is perfect if you are into nature. C, I told you just now, it won't be so straightforward and crystal clear for you. Okay, so the question will try to confuse you. Look here, the holiday camp is perfect if you are into nature. But teacher, miss, madam, there is no word nature here. There's no word nature, but read again. Lake. The holiday camp is perfect if you are into nature. If you go jungle trekking, that means you are into nature, right? And take a boat. So the answer is C. Clear? Okay. I think this one is quite easy. Look at the note and choose the correct statement. Maybe we can do this together. Okay. Dear students, please bring your brush, palette, and watercolor tomorrow. Miss Yap. Okay. A, the students are going to do an experiment. Experiment? Something to do with science, right? But if you look here, brush, palette, and watercolor. Of course, it is for your art class. So, it's incorrect. Okay. And then B, Miss Yap is an art teacher. Art teacher. Maybe yes, maybe not. Not sure. So leave it first. C, the students are going to play football. The students are going to play football. But this one, brush. You need to bring your brush, palette, and watercolor. So it's wrong. The answer is B. All right. So the correct answer is B. Okay. I found out that most of the students they think or they find that this kind of question is a bit tricky. So let's look at how you can answer this kind of question. Okay. So this is a message. Ali, the science fair starts at 9 a.m. Read carefully, okay? The science fair starts at 9 a.m. But we have sports day at 8:30 a.m. We can go to the letter at 10 a.m. Let me know what you think. Hafiz. So it's a message from Hafiz to Ali. What should Ali do? Okay. So let me know what you think. Hafiz is asking for an opinion from Ali. So what should Ali do? Okay, here is the message. Sports day at 8:30 a.m. and then science fair go at 10 a.m. although it starts at 9 a.m. Okay. So A, tell Hafiz what should Ali do? Tell Hafiz if he agrees, if opinion, okay, opinion, if he agrees to go to the science fair late. You look here, we can go to the letter at 10 a.m. Let me know what you think. Okay, and then B, ask Hafiz to go to the science fair first together. Ask, should Ali ask Hafiz? No, right? Ali should tell Hafiz his opinion. Okay, Ali should respond to this one. Let me know what you think. Okay, and then C, invite Hafiz to join the sports day later. Okay, but this one is asking for opinion. So A, tell Hafiz if he agrees to go to the science fair late. Right? Get yourself familiar with this kind of question, because I know this kind of question is a bit confusing. You can underline, don't forget, you can underline, you can circle, you can put a cross, okay, cross out. So John, we need to finish our school project today. Can you meet me at 2 p.m. in the library? We can go to Alex's party later. My dad can send you home after the party. Sam. So the message is from Sam to John. Okay. This is what Sam is trying to tell John. Meet Sam at 2 p.m. in the library. Go to Alex's party later. And Sam's father can send him home. So what should John do? Okay. Look at A. Here, can you meet me at 2 p.m.? Asking for opinion again, right? So ask Sam to meet at Alex's party instead? No. Okay, B, invite Sam to do the project at his home. Did he mention that? Invite? No. Okay, and then C, tell Sam if he can come to the library at 2 p.m. Okay, see here, can you meet me at 2 p.m. in the library? So John should tell Sam if he can come to the library at 2 p.m. Okay. Normally what I tell my friend is, not my friend, normally what I tell my students, okay, my kids, you can try to read this as a full sentence. John should tell Sam if he can come to the library at 2 p.m. Okay. So to see if it's correct, does it make sense? Okay. So the answer is C. I hope you can catch up. Okay, this one, Fahmi, Kumar's party starts at 4 p.m. But we have chess club then. We can go afterwards, about 5 p.m. Let me know what you think. Always asking for opinion, right? Let me know what you think. Okay, so Fahmi should A, tell Adele if he agrees to go to the party late. Okay, chess club and then Kumar's party at 5 p.m. So tell Adele if he agrees to go to the party late. And then B, ask Kumar if he can come to the party. Fahmi should ask Kumar. No, right? It's about Kumar's party, but Adele is not asking Kumar if he can come to the party. It's Kumar's party. So X. And then C, invite Kumar to join the chess club. It's Kumar's party, but are they going to join the chess club? No. Okay, X. So A, tell Adele if he agrees to go to the party late. All right. Okay, here's a different kind of stimulus again. See, it's an email. Okay, so read from here. To Ahmad from Farid. Subject, late for class. Okay, so hi Ahmad. I will be late for class today because I have an appointment. Can you ask Miss Nora what we are doing in class and tell me later? Thanks, Farid. Okay, so the message is, the email is from Farid to Ahmad. Okay, so underline this part. Can you ask Miss Nora what we are doing in class and tell me later? So what does Farid want Ahmad to do? Okay, what should Ahmad do? So A, tell Miss Nora that he will be late. Tell Miss Nora that he will be late. But this one, what we are doing in class? Wrong. B, ask Miss Nora what they are doing in class. Okay, ask Miss Nora. Yes. Okay, C, let Miss Nora knows about his appointment. Did he tell that? No, right? Okay, so X. Answer is B. All right. 2, I think we are running out of time, so I'll try to go a bit fast from here. Okay, so 2, don't worry, I will share the slide with you so that you can go through the question and then you can do it yourself at home or school. So 2, Irfan from Nadia, subject, missed the meeting. Okay, so hi Irfan, I missed the class meeting this morning because I had to visit my grandmother. Can you tell me what we talked about? Please let me know as soon as possible. Nadia, okay, from Nadia to Irfan. So Nadia wants Irfan to, what should Irfan do? A, tell her what they talk about in the meeting. Okay, can you tell me what we talk about? Tell. Yes. And then B, visit her grandmother with her. That's why I asked you to read the whole thing, right? Don't simply see the word visit here. Oh, it's the same, visit. So this one is the correct answer. No, that should not be the way you answer the question. Okay. And then C, ask the teacher to have another meeting in this morning. Another meeting in the morning? No. So the answer is A. All right. So maybe I'll leave this one first. You can answer this yourself. You can look at different stimulus. Okay, if you look at this one, I hope by now all of you know how to read the chart. Okay, but for tonight, don't worry, I will guide you. So look at this one. A group of Year 5 students from SK Kuala Mai Baru decided to learn more about the weather in the town for 10 days. This is their finding, okay? So this is their finding. Okay, weather in town, number of days. This is how you read it. Okay, and then this is the keywords. Usually for this kind of question, please learn the keywords. Remember this. Most, yang paling banyak. Most, paling banyak. Okay, least, yang paling kurang. Okay, yang paling kurang. More than, lebih daripada. Okay, less than, kurang daripada. Okay, the highest, yang paling tinggi. the lowest, yang paling rendah. Okay, so remember the keywords. Okay, read. And then this is how you read the chart. Sunny, 8. Okay, windy, 6. Rainy, 4. Cloudy, 2. Okay, and then look what the question wants you to choose. Which weather had the most days in the town? Remember, most means yang paling banyak. Okay, so awak tanda dulu. You write down the number. Sunny, 8. Rainy, 4. Windy, 6. Okay, windy, 6. So the answer should be A. Alright. If I were to change the question, maybe I'll change it to this one. Which weather has the highest number of days in town? It's still the same, but I'm not using the keyword most here. I'm using the keyword which weather has the highest number. See? It can change the highest number of days. So, yang paling tinggi, the highest number, yang paling tinggi. Still, the answer is A, sunny. Okay. And then, maybe I will change the question to this one. The keyword is change. Which weather has more days than windy? So, underline windy, more days than windy. Jangan awak cari windy. Okay. Windy, 6. So your answer is C, wrong. Okay, which weather has more days than windy? Yang lebih harinya daripada windy. Okay. So windy, 6. Which one has more days? Of course, it's sunny. So the answer is A. Remember the keywords here, alright? Okay, for this one, it's the same. I hope you read this. Okay, blah, blah, blah. Snacks at the school canteen, burgers, biscuits, sandwich, cake. Okay, 4, 1, 3, 2. Okay, it's still the same keyword. Which snack was sold the most days? Okay, remember the most means paling banyak, the highest number. Okay, so write down the number so you can choose burgers. Of course, question is A. All right, see the keyword here? It is changed, right? Now it's asking you the least days, yang paling kurang. The least days, okay? Bananas, oranges, lemon. Okay, so which fruit was sold the least days in the market? Then you write down the number. Apples, bananas, oranges. So the answer is B. Looks easy, right? It looks easy. So please score this question. Do not answer this. Please don't answer this like you're not reading the whole text. Please read the whole text. Make sure you can get the correct answer. Although it looks easy, okay, sometimes it's a bit tricky. So please read carefully. All right, now we go to part 2. Worry not, if we don't have enough time tonight, I can continue this part in our next session. I still have 2 more sessions with you. Okay. Breathe in first, breathe out. Okay, relax. 10 seconds. Let me drink first. All right. So, part 2, I'll be introducing you to part 2, questions 6 to 9. So, read the text below and choose the correct word for each blank. For each blank, choose the correct answer, A, B, or C. Then, mark the correct answer, A, B, or C on your answer sheet. Okay, here we go. Remember the ROX again. You read, you circle, you underline, you cross out. Okay? Do everything you can to choose the correct answer. Alright, so this is how it looks like. You will be given a text, okay, with 4 blanks, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And then there are 6 questions here with 3 options for each question, okay. For those year 4 students, sometimes, okay, there are a few students, they need to be reminded that 6AB. This is how you look at the options, okay? It's not like part 1. Part 1 is like this, right? ABC, so easier for you. But when it is like this, sometimes you tend to make mistake. Look at this way. No, this is how you should look at the option A, B, C. All right? Okay, let's read this. Read the whole text together. The pupils of SK Siri Maju are going to celebrate Children's Day tomorrow. Okay, see this, the punctuation here. 6. Okay, going to dress up as Iron Man, said Atif. He is going to buy a costume at the shopping center with his sister Mariam. Okay, going to dress up as her favorite princess Elsa from Frozen. So, going to the shopping center with the mother. After that, they are going to the restaurant and buy cakes for the children's day party. Okay, look at question 6 first. A, B, C. All right, said Atif. If you don't read the whole text, you might choose Atif. Atif is a boy. So the answer is B. Is that correct? No. Okay. Look at this. It's a dialogue. Okay. So Atif is saying something. Atif is saying going to dress up as Iron Man. So which one is the correct answer? Okay. Oh, sometimes my kids, the students, they tell me, teacher, I'm not sure. Is Atif a boy or is Atif a girl? So how to make sure? How to check Atif is a boy or a girl? So you read the whole text, huh? Look at this one, said Atif, he is going to buy. So Atif is a boy. But is it related here? It's a dialogue. So his is wrong. Okay? That's why you have to read this carefully. Look at this one. Okay, don't think this one is easy because, oh, said Atif. He, I can see he here. So the answer is B. No. Okay, read carefully. She's, of course not. It's for girl. Okay, she is for girls. So I am going to dress up as Iron Man, said Atif. Okay, can you see it? Get it? All right, so we go to the next question. 7. Going to dress up as her favorite Princess Elsa from Frozen. Where is the keyword? He is going to buy a costume at the shopping center with his sister, a girl, Mariam. Okay, so going to dress up as her favorite princess. So his, of course not. It's for a boy. She is for a girl, and then we are for more than one. Okay, remember this? He, his, she, her, it, its, I, my, you, your, we, our, they, their. Okay, so the answer here is B. She's going to dress up as her favorite Princess Elsa. All right. So 8. Look here. Going to the shopping center with their mother. Going to the shopping center with the mother. So the clue here is with their mother. We are. Kami. Kami akan. Are you? Are you going? Okay, of course it's not. Okay, and then I am going to the shopping center. Is there any dialogue here? Is Atif saying something? No. Okay, so here they are going to the shopping center with their mother. All right. So next one. Okay, we are almost done here. The next one, next question. After that, they are going to the restaurant and buy. Okay, the clue is cakes. How many cakes? More than one, right? Because there's an S here, more than one. Can you choose a? This one is plural. A is for singular. So a is wrong. Okay. And buy any cakes for the children's day party. No. Okay. And buy some cakes. Okay, for the children's day party. All right. So I think we can go through this one first. Okay. In the evening, I usually relax at home. I sometimes TV with my mother. However, today I am with my friend Farah. We have a test tomorrow. Our maths last night, and now Farah is teaching me how to write an essay. Farah is very good in English. She always in class. Okay, what I want to tell you is when you read the whole text, you can see there are texts which combine different tenses. It can be present tense, it can be past tense. Okay, so please read carefully. For example, this text. Okay, let's look at it together. In the evening, I usually relax at home. I sometimes TV with my mother. Any clue of past tense here? No, right? I sometimes TV with my mother last night. No. Okay, no clue of past tense. So C is wrong. And then B, if you look here, remember your present continuous? I sometimes am watching. There is no clue here, I am. So watching should not be the answer. All right, so the answer is A. Okay, look for the clues. And then 7. However, today I am. See the difference? Here, I am. This one, no, I am, right? Okay, so now we are going to look at present continuous. The options here are all ing, ing, ing. Okay, so don't worry, it's all present continuous. So, however, today I am with my friend Farah. What are you going to do with your friend Farah? We have a test tomorrow. So I am with my friend Farah. I am listening with my friend Farah. Is that correct? You are having a test tomorrow. So are you listening with the friend? No. Okay, I am understanding. Okay, you can try one by one. I am listening. I am understanding with my friend Farah. Okay, so wrong. It's wrong. So I am revising. Okay, ulang kaji ya. Ulang kaji. Revising. Okay. Next one. 8. Our maths last night. See what I told you just now? The first one is present tense, right? But if you continue until 8, this one, our maths last night. There's a clue here, last night. Okay, here's the keyword, lay, L-A-Y. If you see the keyword here, it must be past tense. Something that has happened. Okay, sudah berlaku. Benda yang dah berlaku, past tense. Okay, so how to look for the clue? Last day. last week, last month, last year. Or maybe you can look for the words ago, yesterday. Okay, remember L-A-Y, lay. If you can see or if you can find any keyword here, then that means it is past tense, something that has happened. Okay, so can you choose A? No. B? No, it's not past tense. So the answer is C. Okay. Okay, here's the last one. She always. She always. Any clue of or keywords that shows that this word, the sentence is past tense? Any clue? No, right? Okay, so C should be incorrect. Now you have to choose A or B. She, he, she, it must be followed by S. Okay, remember singular, seorang. Seorang, singular, seorang, must be followed with S. So concentrates. Kalau ramai ataupun more than one, I is very special, okay? I is special. So I, you, we, they. Remember, no S. Only for he, she, it with the S. Okay? So she always concentrates in class. All right, this one, maybe you can do this yourself. All right, before I hand over the session to Miss Wong, let me remind you this one. Okay, farmers need it too. Students always make mistake. When you see the word here, to means the verb followed must be in original form. Okay, must be in original form no matter what the tenses you see in the whole text. Okay, to must be followed by original form, the basic form. Okay, so to, very easy. B is wrong. Growing is also wrong. Okay, normally, yeah, to grow. All right. So this one, can do this yourself, or maybe I can take some more time. Miss Wong, is that okay? I will continue until question 9. All right.
All right, Miss
5
Amalina.
more minutes. 5 more minutes. I'll make it fast. Okay, so if we use more water, okay, read the whole text here. Saving water. Okay, and then you can read this. If we use more water than the world can give us one day, okay, it's asking about one day, a possibility. We not have enough. Okay, usually students, they are confused when to use must, when to use might or should. Okay, remember the 3 keywords here, your modal verbs. Must, strong obligation or necessity. Mesti, must maksudnya mesti, awak mesti buat sesuatu. Okay, might, mungkin. Okay, mungkin. A possibility. Okay, mungkin berlaku ataupun mungkin tidak. Okay, itu maksudnya might. So should means advice. Okay, nasihat ataupun cadangan, recommendation. So if you look the word if, maksudnya if, mungkin. If kalau if we use more water than the world can give us, one day we might. Kemungkinan. Okay, tidak semestinya berlaku. Okay, we might not have enough. Alright. So next one. The text is about saving water, right? So if you take a shower, are you going to take a slow shower? Or are you going to take a long shower? You want to save water, right? So it should be quick shower. All right? And then the last one, evening. We can also use rainwater to water plants in the evening here. So remember the preposition usually in the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening. Okay, at night we are not using it in the night, okay, or in the noon. No, it's at night, at noon, at midnight. Okay, on Monday morning, on the evening of 1st August. So the keyword here is in the. Night is wrong. And then you have to choose morning or afternoon. Morning or afternoon. It's both correct. Okay, they are both correct. In the morning, in the afternoon. But have to think it's about saving water. When do you usually water plants? Of course, in the morning. Alright? So remember, please don't leave your question paper blank. Okay? Make sure you scribble on it. You read the whole thing. You underline, you circle, you cross out. Okay, so you have to narrow down your options. All right, are we clear? So see you in the next session for I'll be sharing the answering techniques for part 3 and part 4. So stay tuned. All right. Before that, the resources, okay, provided by Cikgu Nurul Syuhada and Cikgu Suhal. Thanks to them. All right. All the best to all of you. I hope you can answer part 1 and part 2 very well. Okay. Thank you for listening. Cikgu Wong, is there any question?
Hi, Cikgu Amalina. So far, there are no questions in the comment section. The students were very, very active in trying to answer all the questions. Dear students, do you have any questions? I can give you a couple of minutes if you do have any questions. Okay. So far, there are no questions. So
Very good.
thank you so much, Miss Amalina, for that clear and fun sharing. Your guidance on answering techniques will definitely help our students in mastering English more effectively. Before we end, a big thank you to, again, Miss Amalina binti Hasbi for her valuable sharing, Pertubuhan Aspirasi Guru, MEITD, and MGCS for organizing this session, and all the teachers and students for being part of today's webinar. We hope the knowledge you gained today will help you on your DLP journey. That will be all for tonight. Thank you and see you next time.
Thank you, Miss Wong. Goodbye. Good night, everyone.